What's up, guys? It's Man Down back here. I'm going to show you guys another video. It's a little bit different. This is not going to be the same thing, no plants or nothing like that, but I'm going to show you guys how to properly clone. And what we're going to do is we're going to clone off a dead plant, so that way there should be no restrictions or anything, and you guys can learn a lot on what you can and what you can't do, and what's the best way to clone, because that will be an everlasting. Once you find your phenotype of your mother plant, it'll be an everlasting, constant, perpetual, you know what I mean? So let's get into this and I'll start explaining it, the best that I possibly can. All right, guys, so what I have here is, this is the AC Infinity cloning machine. Well, it's not a machine, it's a package, and it came with a spacer, those things are probably in the way, but anyways, it did come with the spacer. It's hard to do with one hand. They did give me a cast. It goes all the way up my arm, but it's not your traditional cast. And then it also comes with the top part, and these are your lights. Now, you have 10 different levels that you can set your lights to, and they do get pretty bright. And then you can also go into, I'm sorry guys, you guys can go into this and set this for how many hours. So if you only want it on 18 hours, or you want it on 20 hours, 24 hours, it doesn't matter. But to drop the light intensity, just press it down. We'll drop it down to 2. And as you can see, it's starting to get down rather quickly. So what we'll do is we're gonna take this top piece off for now. And honestly, we don't even need this. Okay, what you guys are gonna need is the Clonex rooting gel. And you're also gonna need the Clonex. This is the food. This is what you feed them over the next week or two while they're developing roots. I went ahead, I already had some mixed up. It's 5 milliliters to 10 milliliters per liter of water. You start off slow with 5 milliliters for, the first couple days, and then I always pitch the water after a couple days and give it fresh. And as those days go on, then I continue to strengthen the amount of Clonex that I'm giving them. So what I have, this particular cloning plug machine thing holds 40. Okay, and you can get these little plugs off Amazon. I think they're called Origami plugs. I think I got 100 of them for less than 20 bucks. Very good deal. They're supposed to be biodegradable, so they should break down inside of your grow. So this one, I went ahead and I did a little pre-work to it. Okay, now all you guys gotta really pay attention to is, because these are dead. These are not ever going to live again. But this is the only way that I can get this video out to be an educational video and not just some video of cloning fresh plants, and they don't like that. So what you do, or what I do, first off is I come down here. This is the end part. And you slice it at a 45, bink. And then I clean up these. Now, on a regular, if I had just taken this off the plant, there's going to be your your fan leaves everywhere. You know what I mean? And what I do is I leave these on, but I'll come down here and I'll snip around them fan leaves and I'll make them small. I will take the tips out of all the points off. Like some of this stuff, like this one, you don't even need. This one, you really don't even need. All you need is these two right here, because your roots are gonna come through the bottom, and then they're gonna come through here, and then what's gonna grow is up here, and then that's gonna grow true sets of leaves. Now there's a couple different ways that you guys can do this. You guys can not cut it at a 45. You don't have to, but I have found that it works a lot better by doing that. And then I also just come with my little knife and I take that little membrane off just on the end. Let me drop this down just a little bit for you guys. Okay, so then I come in and I take this little membrane off for you guys, so that way when you put the Clonex gel, when you dip it into it, it's all over and it's on the fresh part. You know what I mean? So it's not just on this crusty part. It's actually, when you shave it down, you take your time and you shave it down a little bit. It don't take nothing but maybe 2-3 minutes per clone, and it makes it look a lot better, and you have a lot better results by having fresh plant material to dip it in. So now that I'm done with that, I'll come over here to my Clonex rooting gel, and what I like to do is dip once, dip two. Make sure you get three good dips in there. And then you have your little plug. And you just take this little dude and you push him in there, just like that. Now, the water that just came out is because I poured some, sorry, that's my pit bull upstairs. I poured some Clonex in there. Now, once I hit it in there 3 or 4 times, then I'll come over here one more time, just one more time, and I'll put it directly in the same exact hole, and you have that little built up around, and that's all you guys need. This comes with a heating mat, so you can keep your right around 80 degrees, and then it comes with 3 different, two different sizes. You don't have to have this part on, but I found that if you take taller clones, then you're gonna need it, because it is going to they will grow unless you take them out at, like, I don't know, 7 to 10 days right there. So here's another perfect one. I came in here and I just started cleaning it up just a little bit. Like, your clones don't have to be that big at all. And then what I'll do is we're gonna pretend that these are leaves. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna go all the way around her like that, and all the way around her again. So that way they're nice and small, and then that way you can keep an idea of how big these are getting. 7 to 10 days and you should have roots coming out of the bottom of these right here. Every single time. I think I'm about 85% out of 100% with doing clones, and I've only done clones I think 4 times. So you definitely just want to get it a little wet, get it down in there a little bit, and you can leave it just like that. And if this was alive, then you wouldn't have nothing to worry about, especially when you put your light on. You just want to keep it straight. That's it, guys. Here, look, we're gonna do a couple more because I already got them all laid out. This one's a little bit bigger, so what I did is I 45'd it, but then I also just did cut it down, just, you know, shaved it down just a little bit. And you don't have to do this. This can be bypassed immediately. I just do it because it actually gets the Clone-X gel on top of it, and then you can push it in there. I would just do it twice. See, because you have a nice little buildup right there. So what's gonna happen is, because there's Clone-X gel right here, there's gonna be roots that are gonna be shooting off. Boom, boom, boom. And then the roots will be shooting through the middles of all of this in 7 to 10 days, if they were real. But they are not real, they are dead. So there is not going to be any reviving them back. We have one more. And this one, I did the same kind of thing. I cut it at a 45, and then I came and I was just shaving it back just a little bit, taking that membrane off, bringing it down to its super, you know, green and nice and healthy, because that's what you want. You want the healthiest part of the plant if you're gonna clone. And you can even take this like this and squeeze some of that out. And all of these pucks come with pre-holes already in them. So all you're doing is you're dipping, and then you're just putting them in there. And that's all there is to it. Now your growth, I would have come around and cut around both of them. Take the tips completely off, and your growth, you'll see your growth starting from the top and from the sides, out of the roots and everything. You'll start seeing it in 7 to 10 days. So after, that's a Clone-X dip. This is the mixture. This stuff's very potent. Here, let me put you guys back up. I'm sorry. This stuff is very potent, and it's 5 milliliters to 10 milliliters of Clone-X solution per liter of water. So if you're at a full gallon, then at most you're at 35 milliliters at most. And what that's going to do is that's going to be plenty of food for these girls for weeks on end. I still have some left over here, and this is how I personally just feed them, because there is a hole, many holes in each pocket. There's many holes in each pocket to where it'll keep those pucks nice and moist. And you can do a full 40, or you can just do 5. My plant limit is 5. I only did 4, but these are gonna go straight in the trash. I'm just doing this as for a video for you guys, so that way you guys can kind of get the idea of how easy it is to clone. If you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to mandowngardening@gmail.com and hit me up there, and I will personally walk you guys through it step by step if that's what you guys need. Do me a favor and smash this like on this video. And subscribe, share this video out, do whatever you guys can to help push this video out. We're trying to get these videos to get more views. We don't know what's going on or why, but here's another shot. This is without the extender, so you don't really need the extender. And like I said, this comes with the timer. I believe the timer is on the other side. I'll find it here once. Oh, here it is. So it comes with the timer. Right now I'm on level 2, and we'll bump it up all the way up to 10. So that's as high as it goes. And we're looking at around 400 ppfd when we're up this high. Way too much for the clones. But it's nice that you're able to keep them warm, keep your plants healthy, and just move from stage to stage. And after 7 to 10 days, these girls will be ready to transplant, and you guys can be on your way to your second set of clonings. Smash that like, guys, please. Subscribe, share this video, do whatever you guys can. And thank you for tuning in to Man Down Gardening. One thing I did want to say is you do have control over the lights and the intensities and things like that. They also have these up top, so you can keep them closed for the first few days. But as time progresses, you want to open them up just a little bit. They have them on the sides as well. That way air can get in there, and the clones will get used to the air instead of they just go from being totally sealed up to completely out. But that's all there is to it, guys. These are not real plants. These are fake. These are dead. So this is an educational only video, YouTube. Please do not restrict this. You can get this entire setup for $89.99 on their site. If you guys use my code MANDOWN, it'll save you 10%. It'll drop it down to like 79 or 75 or something of that nature. So definitely worth getting. Definitely a nice little tool to have to your arsenal. And yeah, smash that like as always, guys. Thanks for spending some time with me and watching this video. Thank you.